Sardinia is the second largest Italian island, located 12 kilometers away from Corsica and 120 kilometers away from the Tuscan coast. It is situated at the center of the Mediterranean Sea. The island is justly famous for the extreme beauty of the crystal clear sea which encircles it, where the deep aquamarine blue merges with emerald green and the sand's pearl white candor. However, Sardinia does not only have a breathtaking coast. The region's evocative charm is heightened by the varied scenery in the island, from rocky mountains to stone-floored plateaus. Sardinia is an ancient region whose past can be traced thanks to the mementos left by conquerors of different origins who dominated the island over the centuries. One of Sardinia's attractions is the Maddalena archipelago. It's constituted by 7 islands, the largest of which are Maddalena and Caprera. The latter is famous for being the place where Giuseppe Garibaldi lived and was buried. There are also many uninhabited, uncontaminated islands, among which the extraordinary beauty of Budelli is celebrated for its pink sandy beach. Facing the archipelago is the rocky Gallura, where the wind-beaten rocks have been forged into striking animal shapes. On the Emerald Coast, considered to be one of the most glamorous sights in the Mediterranean, harbors are at the center of all activity. Portocervo, the international jet-set paradise, is a hotspot around the clock. Porto Rotondo, another pearl on the coast, has been famous since the 60s. Its piazzetta is the habitués' meeting point. However, the Emerald Coast does not only offer worldly pleasures, it is also full of small beaches, solitary inlets set amidst jutting promontories, wind-forged rocks of all shapes, used as living quarters since the 18th century, which go by the name of taffoni. Cagliari, on the southern coast of the island, is the foremost city. The seafront overlooks the ever-expanding harbour, which plays a very important economic role. Among the Roman remains is the amphitheatre, which was excavated in the rocks. While the remarkable Pisani Towers are an example of medieval architecture, and the cathedral dedicated to St. Mary, Queen of the Sardinians in the Castello district betrays Spanish origins. Sassari, set in the calcareous plain which dips down to the Asinara Gulf, began as a small town in the past, but it soon developed into an active centre for commercial activities. The city is the seat of the oldest university in Sardinia. It has a striking Duomo at the heart of the historical centre of the city, which was built over a 12th century Romanic parish church and is a proper mosaic of antiquities. Sardinia is both tradition and folklore. Customs, dances, music and songs express an orally transmitted culture, which makes Sardinians particularly proud of their heritage and their origins. Like the spectacular Sartilia, an equestrian carousel which marks the yearly carnival celebrations in Oristano. Sardinian cuisine is characterized by its agricultural pastoral origins, which thrive on genuine flavors, such as the richly original cheeses, the sedas, as well as other sweets made with almonds and honey. A central role in the local cuisine is held by roasted, spicy meat. Regional products such as botarga and lobsters. In Sardinia, nature added an extra bonus by giving it a uniquely colored sea, as if to demonstrate its creative power. Spellbinding inlets, unusually shaped cliffs, an inviolate seafloor, all of which surprise visitors with a kaleidoscope of unforgettable experiences.